something that a lot of people never told you guys, that for all you guys that are introverted and some of you guys that are shy and everything, that has never actually been the problem, everybody. It's just that the world unfortunately convinced you that because you were quiet and because you are reserved and things like that and introverted, that somehow you're lacking this thing where you can't get a woman and everything like that. What people don't understand is that you still have a power that most people don't even talk about. And the issue isn't the fact that you're quiet and everything like that. The issue is you just haven't discovered who you actually are and what you actually are, not just to yourself but to the world. Guys, I'm Steve D. Williams. I've been doing teaching the game for decades now through YouTube shorts, videos, and live shows. I ask that you go ahead, subscribe, and join the movement and everything like that. Gentlemen, what I want to say to you guys out here is that you don't need to actually chase women. You don't actually need to be loud, and you don't need to put on this fake extroverted mask on to try to draw a woman in to actually be interested in you. What you need to do is take a moment and start to learn how to reclaim your own value by sharpening your mindset and your mentality. And when you start to do that, women are going to start to chase you. See, this is right now, I want this to be a certain kind of guide for you guys to understand as a man, one mind, one thought, one way. You don't have to prove yourself as a man. I never did that in junior high school, elementary school, high school, college. I never had to prove who I am. I always stuck to what I am, okay? And not just as a shy person for all you guys out there, but a lot of you guys do have that exterior and that so-called bad boy in disguise. And when you learn the game and learn who you are, you're going to win with women. And what I want to do today is I want to break down 5 reasons why women will want to mess around with you and get with you when you actually stop chasing them. And I want you to see how you can move and win in a game where most people actually go wrong. So let's get it. Number 1, your quiet presence is going to be a rare thing, and it can be valuable to the woman. See, a lot of people think just because you're quiet and you're shy that that's bad. But you know what? It can also tell a woman that you know how to keep secrets. You know how to be quiet and don't put business out on the street. See, the problem is for a lot of shy guys and introverts, sometimes they overcompensate. They think that, if I'm not saying too much, or I better text more, or I need to be more interesting. No, you don't have to do that. You don't need to double text her. You don't need to over explain or anything like this. And here's what a lot of young men don't realize. Your presence as a man is a luxury. And if you want to be desirable to that woman, you got to make sure at the end of the day that you do not, no matter what you do, is flood women with attention. As a man, one thought, one mind, one way. We don't flood women at all with attention. What we do is we just sit back and make her earn who we are. She has got to earn us. And if she earns us, she wins us, okay? And I want to say for all you young men out there, you want to walk into a space where you don't try to impress her, but you just be a very impressive person. Number 2, see, the thing about being mysterious is not about being quiet and wearing a cloak and all this other stuff. It's a man that doesn't seek validation, okay? So for a lot of you shy men out there and introverts, sometimes you naturally hold back and you don't overshare. And again, that's good. Loose lips, what do they say? Loose lips sink ships or something like that. Or sometimes for a lot of you guys, you think before you speak. And that's not a flaw when you have the game. You can actually use that, gentleman, as leverage. Don't try to overcompensate who you are. You know what I mean? Don't sit around and just tell a woman, I just wanted to say that you're beautiful and things like that. You just let her know. Say, listen, this is what I think about you. And these are the things. See, if you can express yourself and don't worry about what women think, you're actually going to do more damage in a good way to a woman where she's going to want to mess with you, okay? See, the thing is, you want to stir up thoughts in her where she thinks more about you. But for a lot of guys out there, the mystery that you can be when you're shy and an introvert is actually going to pull her in. That's what you want. You want to pull her in, but you don't want to push her away. And that's what I'm saying. Don't worry about trying to be more than what you are. Be proud of who you are, and that's what's going to work for you. See, the thing is, for a lot of young men out there, they worry and they fear the rejection. They worry that if I'm not good enough, I'm not going to win this woman and everything like that. This is not about being nice. This is not about being safe. This is not about being kind. This is not about being understanding. This is something that you can have like right now, just who you are and how you are and how you think. Number 3, walking away shows a quiet strength and not a weakness. For a lot of shy guys and a lot of introverts, you can walk away from a woman. Okay? Now, for a lot of guys out there, unfortunately, they fear rejection. So what they would do is, because they fear rejection, they're going to keep trying. And we don't want to keep trying when it comes to a woman, because the more you try, the more she's actually going to pull away. And a lot of y'all guys are thinking, maybe I should be nicer, maybe I should be kinder, maybe I should be more understanding and things like that. It doesn't work that way with women. You don't need to fight for her attention. What you need to do, if she is wasting your time, is remove yourself. As a shy guy or an introvert, that doesn't make you a bad person to remove yourself from a woman. It just shows a place of power. And that's what I want to say. Everything that you do is always going to be in the power of who you are. Because as a man, one thought, one mind, one way. I don't beg to be seen, okay? If a woman doesn't match my energy or come up to my level, I'm going to let her go, regardless if you're shy or introvert. And when women see that you move that way, it is going to actually draw her in and want to be with you that much more. Number 4, stop being anxious and everything. See, being anxious is going to throw her off, because chasing is always going to come from a place of neediness. And as one thought, one mind, one way. And as a man, we are not needy people. We understand who we are. We understand why we are and what's going on. For a lot of guys out there, if you are consistently, regardless if you're shy or you're introvert, and you're consistently running behind her, waiting for her replies, overthinking and worrying, then you're not going to win the woman, okay? Thing about you guys who are very shy at your core, you have the ability, and this is a good thing, because being shy, it gives you a chance to be still. It gives you a chance to be composed. And it actually gives you a chance to be grounded. And sometimes, even though you're shy, it can actually benefit you, because a woman's going to be thrown off by you, okay? See, as a man, we don't chase and everything. And we're not worried about losing a woman, because we know we can't lose what we was never mine to begin with. If she was never mine, how am I going to lose her, guys? Come on, man. We don't do that. And I'm saying, guys, the moment you stop chasing and the moment you realize it's okay to be shy, it's okay to be an introvert and everything like that, you're not being clingy anymore. And the less clingy you are, the more she's actually going to be drawn into you, wondering what's going on. It's like you're playing a great game of poker where you're not showing your hand. The next thing is, your self-improvement can become your superpower. And here's the thing, for where a lot of guys who are shy and introverts go wrong, is that they think getting the woman is the goal, okay? We got to stop doing that. We have to stop worrying about who texted you back and who didn't. We've got to stop worrying about, how did I level up today? Is she going to reach out to me? Man, as one thought, one mind, one way, I am never going to sit around and chase a woman or ask a woman to like me or give me a shot or an opportunity. I am never going to say that you are the thing that I need in my life, because when you're a man, guys, you don't look at it that way. As a man, you don't attract women by chasing them, gentlemen, okay? You attract these women by becoming the man that doesn't need her. When a woman realizes she's not needed, something triggers in her and something flips, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't make up the rules, guys, so I don't really know what it is, but there is something in there. And see, as a shy person, even though you're shy, in her eyes, you can be seen as somebody that is actually dangerous, because what's happening is that you're holding back. Now, again, there are reasons why you're holding back, but the interpretation that she may have of you actually may be different. And when she sees that you have direction, and she sees that you're different, and she sees that, you know what, you're unbothered by her, you're actually going to win. So remember, guys, it's okay to be where you're at right now. It's not a bad thing. You just got to actually tap into that thing, because if you can tap into that thing, you're actually going to win. But when you stop trying to prove yourself and you start to believe in yourself, you're actually going to stand out. And that's the thing women love the most. You're going to be cool, calm, and women don't understand men who are like that. See, the thing about being a man is that we're not shy at all, but we kind of display the same things. We don't show all of our cards. You don't show all of your cards. And these can be things that can actually draw a woman in. These are the things that can actually help you win with women at the end of the day. Shyness in this case, or being an introvert, might not and can never be a flaw if you learn the game, okay? You can use it to your favor, and you can actually use it as a weapon if you think about it, okay? Because at the end of the day, is once you can master yourself and everything like that, and you master who you are, not just as a shy person, but guess what? As a person that says, okay, I have value and worth, and I don't need to get all excited about you because you haven't done anything to excite me. Then what you're going to do is welcome her to your world and show her why you're that guy. So gentlemen, if you like this video and everything like that, why don't you take a moment to check out the video that we have right here. Check this out, soak this up, because it can help you out better. Guys, I hope this was able to help you guys see that if you are shy or you're an introvert, it's not a bad thing. You're okay. You just got to tap into the source, all right? Guys, I'll talk to you later. I appreciate you watching the video. Peace.